Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States, served from 1923 to 1929. He was born on July 4, 1872 in Plymouth Notch, Vermont, making him the only U.S. president to have been born on Independence Day. Coolidge grew up in a small rural town, where he was deeply influenced by the traditional New England values of hard work, frugality, and self-reliance. These values would later shape his political philosophy and his approach to governance. Coolidge attended Amherst College in Massachusetts, where he excelled academically and became known for his quiet, reserved demeanor. After graduating in 1895, he studied law and was admitted to the bar in 1897. Coolidge began his legal career in Northampton, Massachusetts, where he quickly became involved in local politics. His rise through the political ranks was steady and methodical, reflecting his belief in incremental progress and cautious decision-making. Coolidge served in a variety of local and state offices, including city councilman, city solicitor, and district attorney. In 1910, he was elected to the Massachusetts State Senate, where he gained a reputation as a skilled and pragmatic legislator. His political career took a significant step forward when he became lieutenant governor of Massachusetts in 1916, followed by his election as governor in 1918. Coolidge's national profile rose dramatically in 1919 when, as governor of Massachusetts, he handled the Boston police strike. When the city's police force went on strike, Coolidge called in the state militia to restore order. He famously declared, "There is no right to strike against the public safety by anybody, anywhere, anytime." His decisive action earned him national acclaim as a strong leader and a defender of law and order. In 1920, Coolidge was selected as the vice presidential running mate for Warren G. Harding. The Harding-Coolidge ticket won a landslide victory, and Coolidge became vice president. However, his role was largely ceremonial. On August 2, 1923, President Harding unexpectedly died, and Coolidge was sworn in as president by his father, a notary public at the family home in Vermont. Coolidge's presidency was characterized by his belief in limited government, fiscal conservatism, and a strong commitment to maintaining the status quo. He famously stated, "The business of America is business," reflecting his pro-business stance. Coolidge's administration saw a period of economic prosperity known as the Roaring Twenties. He reduced the national debt, cut taxes, and promoted a laissez-faire approach to the economy. However, his hands-off policies have been criticized for contributing to the economic imbalances that led to the Great Depression. Coolidge was also known for his restraint in foreign policy, preferring diplomacy and non-intervention over military action. His presidency was marked by efforts to maintain peace and stability, including the signing of the Kellogg-Briand Pact, an international agreement that aimed to prevent war. Calvin Coolidge married Grace Anna Goodhue in 1905, and they had two sons, John and Calvin Jr. The family endured a personal tragedy when Calvin Jr. died of blood poisoning in 1924, a loss that deeply affected Coolidge. Coolidge chose not to run for re-election in 1928, stating simply, "I do not choose to run." After leaving office, he retired to Northampton, where he wrote his autobiography and remained active in public affairs until his death on January 5, 1933.